Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Murder at Homecoming Chapter 5 Bad Boys. So, we have a lead, and this could be a serious lead, and this is Brett. And we sort of gather and talk plans with our team that consists of so far two members, Stevie and of course Tyler. So Stevie gives us some details where Brett could be and with so certainty, and we were really shocked at how even she knows all of those things. So Stevie and Brett, they are some rivals. Stevie hates Brett, and Brett is a jackass for sure. So we need to go to the community where he needs to report, otherwise his parole officer is gonna be pissed and he's gonna be thrown back into the jail. So we go there, and for sure, with certainty, he was there with other kids. And we try to confront him, ask him some questions, but being the jackass that he is, he doesn't answer straight, and he thinks that we're trying to figure out that he's the killer for Gabby, but he says that he hasn't killed her. And we go from one thing to other, and he gets really weird and he says that, what are you gonna do, you're gonna beat me up? And then Tyler loses all his school, and in his choice, you can either tell Tyler to stop or go get him, and I personally tell Tyler to get him and show him. So Tyler will punch him and they will be locked in a fight. Tyler will get hurt too, but then someone unexpected will come in to break the fight, and it will be Donavon. Then Brett will go away, so we won't learn much information from Brett, but the fight broke off, so that definitely shook things up, and people who were on the parole, they could have gotten seriously into trouble. So using that logic, Donavon breaks the fight, and then Donavon and Tyler, their uneasiness they have for each other, that was visible. And then Donavon goes away from there, and we can go after Donavon, and in this diamond scene we can relate to Donavon. So basically the problem with Donavon is that Donavon is someone who's really cold, and the thing is that after his sister's death, everyone is trying to sort of say like, oh, I sympathize with you, I know what you're going through, it will get better. So Donavon doesn't want to hear those. Like, he feels like it's his loss. Everybody who is trying to sympathize, give condolences to him, they're just, it just pisses him off more further, because they don't even know what he's going through. They don't even know that even though the world is spinning around like nothing happened, even though the sun's rising and setting, the course of the whole nature is continuing, everybody's going on their usual work and coming back, but his world is never the same before. This feeling, the hollow feeling inside his chest, the loss, the grief that he has, it is not understood by anyone, but they are saying, I understand. So that just seems to piss him off. And with Tyler also, that sort of got to him, I guess. So we can tell that about our sister Perdita's loss, and we can relate in this diamond scene. We can tell him what we felt. We can connect to Donavon on a more personal basis, and then he will stay there for us. And we'll see again from outside through the glass of the community center that Tyler is again headlocked with is about to begin another fight, two other kids. So we go inside alone. Donavon doesn't accompany us, so we can stand up for Tyler and shoo the kids away. But the kids will bring some serious blames. Like once in some trick competition, he made his team bail out, so we will go out. We will dissolve that situation. But on the car, when we'll be going home from the community center, we will confront Tyler and we'll learn all the details. So remember what Donavon said, that Tyler is hiding something. Millie said Tyler is hiding something. So we will learn what Tyler is actually hiding, and it's basically, remember the photos Millie showed us. So Tyler said that like upperclassmen and others, they pulled prank on juniors, and Brett's sister was there, and she had a condition, like she used to have she was like a trauma or something, like a patient, and she will have a like a serious seizure if she gets afraid or something. So when they sort of did the jump scare thing, and that other team members, Tyler thinks that the other team members just hate Tyler, so they probably knew about the condition of Brett's sister, but they made him do the jump scare, and sort of Brett's sister got scared and she had the seizure. And when she had this seizure, everybody recorded that moment of breaking down of her having the seizure on camera, and this didn't look really well, so he had to take her to the hospital, and this could have seriously gotten him expelled from the trek team and from the school. But then, you know in the messages with Gabby, we heard sometime Tyler saying that a blackmailing. So Gabriella or Gabby helped Tyler by deleting the files from the computer, and basically using her power to eliminate this threat. And being Brett Morris' sister, it didn't really help the poor girl. So you feel bad for her that just because her brother, nobody took her seriously, and she got eliminated from the system pretty soon. So I do feel bad for her sister what happened, but so that was the blackmail part. Even though Tyler never saw it as a blackmail, but Gabby was kind of using him. If you look at this, so we clear all the air and we say that no more secret is gonna be there between us, and then you can get a little bit intimate with Tyler, kissing and stuff. By intimate I meant that, and we continue on our journey. And then in this chapter, I think you'll see how close you can get with Donavon. In another chapter, we really get closer to Donavon. The wall that Donavon has built up, we see what's inside that world. In a diamond scene after school, we'll go to Donavon's place, because after Donavon's sister's death, Gabby's death, Donavon has broken down really, and we think we understand Donavon. So we will go to Donavon's place where he will produce some music and play. Without Gabriella, it's gonna be really empty, vacant. So we go there, we meet with his friends, and we just bond really well, and we see how much we mean for Donavon, and we can even help him with his music, and we see a Gabby's tribute for Gabby there, and just have a nice time there with Donavon. But remember one detail I sort of didn't mention before. Now I'm going to mention before I proceed to the next part, that in this book we're solving one mystery, that is Gabby's death. But when we try to connect with Donavon, we also reminisce about Perdita's loss. So Perdita and her boyfriend, so Perdita was looking into some serious case, and Perdita's boyfriend Jeremy, I think his family was involved in it, and Jeremy didn't want Perdita to snoop in, do that, do this. So I think Jeremy, who is a swimming coach at our school in present, he is a big suspect for me. But pretty much I'm sure he's probably not behind this, because the one you suspect the more, they're not the killer. That's how choices roll. But I think he's hiding more. So we need to investigate him sometime. And I don't know, he just doesn't seem right to me. Whatever it is, he could be like that guy from Unexpected Heiress. Remember those guys, the colonizers were really bad, that we all hated them, but ultimately they Pierce and that colonizer, I forgot his name, they were bad, but they didn't actually kill. So I think he could be like that, like a bad person but not probably the killer. But we will see about that. So I think so two cases we're going to solve parallelly. First, I think we're going to find the killer of Gabriella. Definitely we're going to solve that mystery, but Perdita alongside we're going to solve that. But I think Perdita is alive. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Perdita is alive? I personally believe this is the first book. After Wake the Dead, we lost our sister. I hope that doesn't happen, because I don't know what's up with choices. Like, every single book has something with siblings. If you look at Blades of Light and shit, I thought I lost our brother for a second, Cade. Then you look at Wake the Dead, that was horrendous. You look at this book, so they just, I don't know, what is this up with the sister thingy? Unexpected Heiress, we lost our sister. Like, oh. So anyway, then we basically, so I think basically these two murders are linked, like somehow Perdita's disappearance, Perdita's alive, I think, and the Perdita's disappearance and the case Perdita was looking into, that one is linked to it, Gabriella. So maybe, I don't know. So yeah, and then we see that the next day We try to reach to Millie, but Millie is super angry. She's such a nice character. We have pissed her off. This is really bad. But we are joined with Donovan, so we're opening up to Donovan a little bit and vice versa. And Donovan says that he's okay if we snoop in Gabby's room. Gabby's room hasn't been opened since her death, so, or her killing, as you should say. So we can go to Gabby's room and snoop in. So that means Tyler and Donovan, they have to be okay with each other. And Stevie will also be there. So this is going to be really interesting. And we go to their house and we open Gabriella's door and we see that, alright, Gabby, let's see what you're hiding there. So we have our whole love interest team, Tyler, Donovan, and Stevie, and our main character, the four of us. We're ready to snoop through or peek through Gabriella's all stuff in her room and get an idea about what Gabriella was hiding, what was there, what led to this, why Gabriella got killed. We removed some stuff like, the blade that Gabriella had. It could have possibly because the Brett's sister thingy, someone knew about it and blackmailed her. But what really actually got her killed? What serious deeds she did? We'll learn that. So this is just like the Unexpected Heiress, the mystery book I was reading last year, where each chapter will get a new lead. We'll go to that, and from that lead we'll get another lead. From that lead we'll get another lead, so on and so forth. The chain continues. So this is just like that, and I'm loving Murdered Homecoming so far. But Murdered Homecoming hasn't sunk in my bloods yet. I think the reason is Immortal Desire, but this week Immortal Desire ends, and after that, on Wednesdays, it's solely gonna be Murder at Homecoming. So definitely this is gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be one heck of a book. Give it time after chapter 6, like the Unexpected Areas. It was the chapter pace was really good. Like there's a difference between slow pace and short length. Unexpected Areas wasn't a short length, but the pace was a little lengthy. Like little slow, short. Like this is the same thing. Like I'm not saying slow pace, but a lot of stuff is happening. I need to process it. So it's just like that. And as you get past chapter 6 or 7, I think it will get more interesting. Let's see. Chapter 6, I will share with you guys. But so far, let me know in the comments, put your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you in the next video with something very interesting. Immortal Desire book finale review for sure. Chapter 6 review of this book. But I'm bringing out the Nanny Affair video this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. I'll see you. Till then, peace out.